Alright everyone, today I'm back with another video. Basically, if you watched my stream, you would have already seen this build, but it's completely maxed now, which is really nice. It's my Animal King build. In my opinion, it's the best PvE build I've ever made. And it's the best build I've ever made for layer 2 as well. I'm going to basically be going over what it has on it, what I use, like, ignore the oath, by the way. The oath is completely, like, unneeded. Like, oaths are kind of useless on PvE builds, in my personal opinion. But yeah, I'm gonna be going over my bell, my weapon, my talents, everything, alright? My stats, everything. So if you don't want to watch this and you just want to see it in action in layer 2, I'll put like a timestamp where you can skip to now. Alright, so everyone who wants to actually see my stats, I have 100 fortitude, 100 willpower, 25 agility, and 100 medium. 6 vitality and 6 proficiency. That's just for the best weapon scaling and for the best HP. I have 100 willpower and 100 fortitude because I have brick wall. Brick wall is a very needed thing for layer 2. It helps so much with killing those ice guys that throw spears at you. I can kill like 3 of them at a time, especially if I'm using vampirism. And also, the reason why I didn't use Shrine of Order, a lot of people ask, is because 100 fortitude gives a lot of HP. It's really nice. I love it. And 100 willpower, that gives me even more damage when I use the Curious Ring. So I didn't bother to use Shrine of Order on this build because I didn't really need to. Plus it's like not my meta build ready for PvP. It's just a PvE build. For the weapon, I'm using the Chaos Blade. As you can see, it's kind of crazy. Usually they do like 38 damage, 37 damage. Mine does 39.8, so it basically does 40 damage. And plus heroism, that's another 1.2 times. So it does 48 damage every swing when I'm full HP, which is really, really good. The reason why it has so much am I gonna get ganked? No, I don't think so. The reason why it has such good damage is because it's 3 stars, obviously, with damage. And also because I have 100 medium and 100 willpower with a Curious Ring. It goes up to like 41 damage when I put a Macious Ring on, I think. Like 40.1 or something like that. But I don't bother because my other rings give more HP. The bell I use on this build, well, you can already see my armor. I use the Black Diver armor. It's just the best in terms of stats. You can use the Ignition Deep though if you like parrying unparable attacks. But the bell I use is Eurobell, and I got really lucky. I got a really fast Eurobell that lasts for a very long time. It lasts for 7 seconds. And it has a pretty short cooldown as well, like the average bell cooldown. But yeah, it makes me a lot faster. Usually it's pretty slow, Eurobells, but I got a really lucky one and it's really fast and it also lasts for a pretty long time. So I'm pretty happy with this. And it also helps a lot with the wind. Wind with Brick Wall doesn't push you around at all, so I don't really need Eurobell, but it just helps, like, especially when killing Ethiron, it helps dodging his ultimate attack, and it also helps going past the ice guys at the end, which I don't really need help with that anymore since I have Brick Wall, but it's just a nice thing to have Eurobell, because none of the other bells are really useful, apart from maybe Wind Up or Crazy Slots for layer 2. I'm going to be going over my stats now. I'm going to just skip to when I get to the campfire. Alright guys, so basically for the mantras, I'm using, the mantras aren't really like necessary to be honest. The only ones that I like is Reinforce the most because I have a bunch of talents that make it heal me. I don't know if these guys are going to try and gank me or not, I don't think they are. But yeah, no, I have Reinforce, it makes me take half the amount of damage and it also heals me when I use it. That's a pretty good move to have. I'm going to go over my talents now. I have Conditioned Runner, which is really good. I have Reinforced Armor, which is really good as well. It makes me take even less damage. I have Giant Slayer, which helps a lot with killing stuff in layer 2. Risky Moves. I don't have Ghost. I didn't want to get Ghost on this build, so I have Risky Moves, which is really good. Defiance, pretty good. All of this stuff is really good. I have Lord Commander Ground Support. That's both for my Reinforce. I have the Dawnwalker Oath, obviously. I have Exoskeleton, which helps a lot as well. To the finish, you take 10% damage when below 30% health. That's really good. I have 2 of the other talents where if you're missing, if you don't have any armor, you take 3% less blunt. I mean, you take less damage, but yeah, both those talents basically make, one of them makes you take 3% less damage to slash, and then one makes you take 3% less blunt damage. So those are both really good. Brick Wall, a very unnecessary part of this build. I love Brick Wall. It helps so much on layer 2, and I'll show you why. Piercing Will, when your sanity is at stake, gain 20% plus pen on your attacks. This is a really good talent if you have Lose Your Mind as well, but I didn't get Lose Your Mind on this build. I can't actually get Lose Your Mind on this build because I don't have enough strength, but this talent's really good. Aggressive Posture, Fresher Claws, you know, this is just all the natural stuff. Warrior's Spite is a must-have for layer 2. It's not a must-have, but it's helpful to have. Loose Skipper is also kind of nice. Blood Iron Spirit, Speed Demon, all of this stuff is pretty good as well. When I have a speed boost, I do more damage. Chronostasis, none of this stuff is really necessary to be honest. I mean, Impervious Slumber is really nice, and Return to Dark Ages is also very nice as well. Basically, it's just a bunch of like normal talents you would see on a normal build, but the only thing that's different is I have reinforced armor, conditions runner, and brick wall, which are very, very necessary. I just have blue gems on like most of my moves because I have belly and ether, and but I have a lot of sanity. It's kind of crazy. But yeah, now my equipment isn't even that good. I have 523 health though. That's the best thing about this build. I do 40 damage per swing and have 523 health on a medium build, which is really good. So yeah, I'm gonna show you basically me killing Ethiron in layer 2 and the ice guys just to show how easy it is to kill them on this build. Alright. So easy, bro. One's already dead. Where's the other one going? And it would be even easier with vampirism as well. See how fast they die? It's actually insane. And I can, if I had vampirism, I could probably kill 3 or 4 of them at a time. So I'm being completely honest with that. But yeah, that's weird. Damn, that's a pretty good chest actually. Useless. Where's the exit? Oh, it's right next to me. I'm kind of stupid, mate. Freestyle crest here. Ignition deep delver again. Nothing good at all. Alright, now to finally show this. You know, I'm so confident that I can just run through these guys and not like wipe because of brick wall that I'm just not even gonna use the Oreo. And that's exactly the reason why brick wall is so good. Oh my days. I just maxed out my oath, so now I have like the build's completely maxed, and now I have 533 health. So this build is actually insane. Like it's probably the tankiest build I've ever made. You could probably make it tankier if you have better armor. Cause my yeah, again, let me repeat myself. Like 19. You can get more than that. This one gives 3. That gives 5. This gives no health at all. Neither does this. So I can get an extra 10 health just from putting on rings. These 2 rings. So I can basically get 550 health on this build. It's actually insane.